Effective March 1st, the United States Immigration and Citizenship Services will be implementing new standards for the preparation and submission of immigration cases. These new requirements will involve all forms and evidence being scanned upon arrival at USCIS. This change in procedures will require strict compliance with the following guidelines to avoid any rejections or delays. It's important to understand any deviation from these instructions will cause a rejection of the case in its entirety and cause irreparable harm to our clients and our reputation. Let's take a look at this new comprehensive list of requirements for filling out, printing, and submitting USCIS forms, beginning with form preparation. Use only black ink when filling out forms. Fill out the form completely and make sure the information is legible. Make sure both the client and lawyers sign and date the forms where required. Provide all the required supporting documents as specified in the instructions. If submitting multiple forms or supporting documents, do not bind, staple, or use paper clips to attach the forms and documents. And never use correction fluid or correction tape on any forms. Now let's take a look at the requirements for printing and submitting forms. Print forms on white 8.5 by 11-inch paper and single-sided only. Use a high-quality printer and avoid using low-quality photocopy machines. Print the form at 100% size without scaling. Printed materials may not contain any holes for binding, except for 2 holes at the top of the page. Do not use index tabs outside the size limitations of the 8.5 by 11-inch paper. Do not fold, staple, or bind the form with hard or soft cover binders. Use only metal fasteners with a maximum capacity of 3.5-inch and a 2.75-inch base. Place all completed forms and all supporting documents in a 9 by 12-inch white envelope. Seal the envelope securely. Write the form number and the applicant's name on the outside of the envelope. Include the correct fee, if required, in the form of a check or money order made payable to the Department of Homeland Security. Address the envelope to the appropriate USCIS Service Center as specified in the instructions. All paper cases must be submitted, as described in the following EB case examples. A case containing an I-140, a G-28, and G-1145 forms to include all supporting documents will be attached with 2 holes at the top of the pages and bound by metal fasteners. Remember, the fasteners must be 3.5-inch maximum capacity with a 2.75-inch base. These documents will then be placed in a 9 by 12-inch white envelope. A case with an I-485, a G-28 and G-1145 forms to include photographs and all supporting documents will be fastened with 2 holes at the top of the pages bound by metal fasteners and placed in a 9 by 12-inch white envelope for each individual applicant. In the last example, an I-765, a G-28, and G-1145 forms photographs to include all supporting documents will again be connected with 2 holes at the top of the pages bound by metal fasteners and placed in a 9 by 12-inch white envelope for each applicant. Remember, you must write the form number and the applicant's name on the outside of the white envelope. Bind all envelopes with a rubber band and a cover page annotating the I-140 package. This cover page should clearly identify the client's name and the names of the dependents in the following manner: last name in all capital letters and the first names in upper and lowercase letters. Place all envelopes in a single FedEx, DHL, UPS, USPS, or a plain brown, unmarked box. Boxes with any commercial markings or stickers, outside of those just described, may not be accepted and create unnecessary delays. It is important to note that the USCIS is expected to phase out paper submissions for forms that can be filed online. The USCIS will begin implementing online submissions for Forms I-129, I-140, and I-526 forms throughout the year. Once those procedures are in place, Heyman Woodward will adjust our filing procedures accordingly. Now, let us check your understanding of the information we just provided.